Before this video starts, real quick, I just need to announce that my Christmas merch, only available in December, has dropped on my store, bebapparel.com. Check it out. These hoodies that we sold in the summer sold so well, so we thought we'd do a variation on these. Instead of the different camo patterns, we have festive knitwear patterns. So the inside of the logo is like a red Christmas jumper, a blue Christmas jumper, and we also have 2 foil colors, gold and silver. Go and check them out right now. Buy one if you want one. They're only available through December, super limited. Check them out, and thank you so much. On with the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, today, we are talking about Jake Paul making the biggest mistake he will ever make. Jake Paul obviously came off his fight with Nate Robinson and won in spectacular fashion. Fair play to you, Jake. We all saw it. Well done. But beating a retired NBA athlete, Anisan Gibb, Deji who never trained, and Joe Weller doesn't make you the god that you think you are. Jake Paul is so far up his own arse. He thinks he can take on the world. He thinks, genuinely, and I thought this was a joke, he can take on Conor McGregor. He made a Twitter video calling out Conor McGregor for allegedly $50 million. Take a look at this cringe.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the contract, you idiots. Jesus Christ. Irish bitch.
What an absolute twat. Like, I know he's playing Conor McGregor at his own game of trash talking and all that, but I don't think this will end well for Jake Paul. And let's get one thing absolutely straight right off the bat. He wouldn't beat Conor McGregor in a million years. Everyone who likes this video right now, if Jake Paul ever beat Conor McGregor, I will give you all $100. If this video gets some ridiculous amount of likes, I might be in debt for a long time. Not only did Jake Paul say that, no, of course he didn't. Jake Paul can't stop running his mouth. He went on Instagram. Firstly, he talked about Dustin Poirier, McGregor's next opponent that he's fighting in January, saying, these are the guys Conor wants to fight. Small EcoBoost lightweights, as if Dustin Poirier isn't a great fighter in himself and that Jake Paul would beat him. You wouldn't even beat Dustin Poirier. How are you trying to say you are a better competitor for Conor McGregor than him? He then goes at Dana White. At Dana White, I just did 1.8 million buys. 1.8 million pay-per-view buys times 50 equals $90 million. Stop doing your kindergarten events and let Conor fight me. Yeah, conveniently leave out the fact that you were on the Mike Tyson return fight against Roy Jones Jr., which did the majority of them pay-per-view buys. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson on his own, I'm sure does well on pay-per-view, but does not do them numbers. I'm sorry. He then tags Dana White for McGregor Poirier's first fight and their pay-per-view buys they got, which was ages ago. Their first fight did 205,000 pay-per-view buys at Dana White. Do you want to do big business, or do you want to keep doing these small events? Man, the Israel Adesanya event was huge. It had so many pay-per-view buys. UFC, Jake, does not need you at all. Even without Conor McGregor, they're still making great fights. His ego's off the charts. He then does this, which is so, like, I just want him to shut the up at this point. He Googles Conor McGregor, circling 56.5 million results for Conor McGregor. Searches Jake Paul, 180 million results. Are you trying to say that you're more famous than Conor McGregor? Just no, come on, man. Conor McGregor has not responded to any of this. Not surprised. Don't think he should. If the offer is genuinely for $50 million, that's a great offer. I wonder if he would take it. Conor McGregor is very money motivated. He has a fight already coming up, so he's definitely not thinking about it now. I would love to see Jake Paul get absolutely battered by Conor McGregor, but a UFC fighter who has responded, Nate Diaz. I love Nate Diaz. He comes out on Twitter saying, Jake Paul, you need your ass beat for free, you spoiled fuck. You can't really fight, dumb shit. You're going to end up with your ass whooped for real somewhere talking like that. In which Jake Paul replied with, you saw what happened to the other Nate. Don't tell me Jake Paul in the last 24 hours has said that he thinks he could beat Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, and Dustin Poirier. We all know what he's doing. You know, he's trying to sell this fight. He's trying to get the big money fight. But I really hope, in a way, they don't give in. I'd rather see Jake Paul versus KSI, if I'm honest. Logan Paul's already fighting Mayweather. We have our little YouTube weird event with a boxer. We don't need any more. I'd rather see the YouTube boxing get sorted out first. But Jake Paul then clapped back at Nate Diaz with, hey, Nate Diaz, I already beat your boy up, so come get your mans, then you can get the smoke too. Showing a video where he's beating up one of Nate Diaz's friends, which he shows in another tweet a picture of. This is the footage. I don't know why he showed this footage, to be honest. I don't think anyone watching that found that impressive. Do you really think this would beat Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor can knock out Jose Aldo in seconds, unbeaten for years. But yeah, Jake Paul, whoa, he's in for a hard one there. Not Jake Paul. Jake Paul also unfollowed everyone on Instagram and only follows Conor McGregor's wife now. Trying to play mind games. Thinks he's really clever with it, but what's that going to do? Who even cares? Quickly going back to Nate Diaz, he also tweeted Logan Paul saying, at Logan Paul, check this little hoe bitch before someone does. I would rather Logan Paul doesn't check the little hoe bitch and let someone else do it, like you or Conor McGregor. If Conor McGregor, Jake Paul have got in a ring, I genuinely think first round KO, Conor McGregor. Obviously, I think Jake Paul wants it to be just boxing. I wish it was MMA. Jake Paul used to do wrestling too at school like Logan. Why can't it be MMA? If you're such a hard geezer, Jake, like you're trying to make out to be, why are you trying to limit Conor McGregor's weapon? I want to know what you guys think down below. Comment right now, everyone, and don't let me down here. Who's going to win that fight if it ever happened? Conor McGregor or Jake Paul? Just comment their name. Conor McGregor, Jake Paul. If you're not going to comment, just do that. I want to see. I want my faith to be restored in humanity. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe, little Christmas gift to me, an early one. If you subscribe, it means so much to me. I really appreciate everyone who jumps on board. We've got so much content coming out. All my socials are in the link down below. Make sure you follow some of them right now. DM me. My DMs are always open. I interact with my viewers, talk to my viewers all the time. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Not much more I have to say on that, really. They're my thoughts. Job done. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.